What is up, Jar Jar Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Meme Scare, and let's get right into the news. Hey guys, it's Scarce here. Today we got some news for you. Apparently Markiplier says YouTube has changed, and he really means it this time. So, yeah. What's up, guys? Fizzle is here. More like Fizzle needs a beer. Am I right? Oh shit, did I sleep in? Must have been a bad batch of seaweed I had. Smoke till you toke, am I right? Sometimes I wonder why I even keep doing this show. I always say it can't get any worse, yet here we are. The YouTubers we have today on the search for the worst are extra diarrhea cringe than usual.
It's a fish, mate!
But anyways, guys, I've got a bit of a sort of touchy sort of topic today, but I'm gonna start this off by saying I don't hate any of the people in this video that I'm gonna be bringing up. In fact, I was a big fan of Leafy and Gradeaundera and IHE up until now. Scarce I never really heard about, but yeah, I'm just gonna start this off by saying, like, I don't judge anybody, but, like, based on who you like, or any of that sort of thing. I'm just gonna be basically focusing on how I'm annoyed that this keeps coming up in everybody's videos, and how it's sort of dragging everything down, and it's kind of garbage, like, just being thrown in to what would otherwise be, like, good old content, like the stuff I started watching these channels for, and how it's just getting bogged down in this crap. But anyways, I was originally gonna do a video on the YouTube policy changes, but frankly, those have been done to death at this point. Everybody knows what you need to know, and frankly, it's not going to change whether I make a video on it or not. Like, my 20 subscribers aren't going to change YouTube, and I think it's going to change anyways in the future. But yeah, I've been just as bored to death with these sorts of things filling up my sub box as I have with the YouTube videos, because there's been like 40 of them, and I'm just going on, like, my YouTube subscribers, watching their videos, and even in the ones that aren't even exposing videos, there's jabs thrown at other YouTubers constantly, and it's aggravating, honestly. Like, I just watched the Gradeaundera video recently.
Okay, so in short, right, I have a mate whose grandma is a bit ill. My mate always talks about her like she's some sweet old lady, right? But she's really not. She's like the most racist lady ever. And she's like 1,000 years old. Think Queen Elizabeth I if she was still alive today, right? And was more racist than Keemstar.
And he makes a jab at Keemstar randomly. It's just like, come on, dude, it's been so fucking long. Everyone's made up their mind on the matter at this point. Get over it. Like, everyone seems like they're just a bunch of little kids. Like, I get that YouTubers aren't gonna get along, but this is, like, seriously high school grade shit. But anyways, you know, there's 10,000 Keemstar exposed videos, 10,000 Leafy exposed videos, and one Scarce exposed video with Keemstar. He basically contacted that kid, the Gingers Have Souls kid, and he basically decided to be nice for a few moments and get on this lady's good side, because she came out as a transgendered woman recently, and so he saw this opportunity, I believe, to turn the Gingers Have Souls kid against Scarce, because Scarce covered the topic and he wasn't particularly politically correct. He used the wrong pronouns and all that jazz. And I've seen both videos.
Based on YouTube, and you guys might remember who he is actually from his Gingers Do Have Souls video that he uploaded like I think 8 years ago. He uploaded this such a long time ago. It was one of the first ever viral videos on YouTube. It made over 40 million fucking views, and this dude has been a YouTuber for quite a long time, and he's made tons of videos. Well, actually, he hasn't uploaded a video in about 5 months, and the reason why actually is it seems like he got a fucking sex change, dude. Like, he actually turned into a girl. Actually, the Sun made an article about this, and the title of the article is "I Just Want to Be Myself. Star of the viral Gingers Have Souls meme becomes a woman after undergoing sex change procedure." Now, here is the before and after pictures that were posted of him as a guy, and now I guess her, which is actually Claire, I'm pretty sure. Like, his original name was Cab, now his name is Claire. I don't know. I honestly have no clue what the fuck is happening right now.
And I don't think Scarce is a bad guy. I think he's just an average dude who he runs this comedy show, this news channel with comedy elements.
Is pretty triggered. We're talking about Coppercat. Coppercat is currently come out as transgender. She uploaded a video today titled "The Final Rant, #TransPride." She applauded Drama Alert for covering the story, said we did a good job, but then got pretty upset with Scarce. Roll it.
And okay, he slipped up, I guess, but but then Keemstar goes on to say, "Oh, you heard it. Scarce triggers people. He's transphobic. Post #transphobic at Scarce. You know, I'm not transphobic. I'm nice guy Keemstar. I just don't like niggers."
Keemstar was nothing but nice to me on Skype before I did my interview with him, and when he first reported it, before he even talked to me, he was extremely nice, extremely respectful, extremely responsible, even used the right pronouns. And I'm not picking sides, but you are a fucking asshole. You didn't even use, like, you were just completely, like, he just changed into a woman. He just changed into a woman. Like, honestly, dude, you don't even know what I have gone through my entire fucking life. You have no idea who I am. You don't know anything about me, alright? And Scarce, if you ever make another fucking video about me again, I will have it taken down. Alright, if you're gonna call me into a man that transformed into a woman, let me tell you something, Scarce. You ain't got another thing coming if I'm gonna roll around in the fucking mud and take that.
#Scarce hates trans people. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for the news today. Guys, if you love Drama Alert, make sure you slap.
You know, that's how Keemstar is like. But I honestly am just bored of those sorts of videos. What really bugs me is the non-related videos that have jabs in them. Because people know what they're getting out of a Scarce Exposed video or a Leafy Exposed video or any of that stuff. You know what you're getting. Like, I can just avoid clicking on that. But when I'm going on a autocorrect sucks video, I don't expect, like, oh, autocorrect's worse than fucking Keemstar. You know. Like, just, those jokes weren't funny to begin with. Like, it's just freaking lazy at this point. That's all it is. But anyways, I guess I should start by breaking it down. So everyone knows Leafy, right? I think he's got the most subscribers of the bunch, like 4 million or whatever. I like his stuff a lot, I'm not gonna lie. It's quite a guilty pleasure of me, and obviously 4 million other people, to watch someone roast some cringeworthy content. But if there's anything you remember about Leafy, it's the incidents regarding H3H3 and then later on Keemstar, which he made 3 videos on. And okay, people on YouTube have beef, I've already talked about this a bit, but it gets kind of grating, like, when an hour of content is just being devoted to fuck this guy, I don't like this guy's an asshole, I'm right, he's wrong. Like, it's like people stop caring at that point. Okay, maybe 10 minutes of that, you know, where you're just stating the facts, but it's just like, oh, this guy looks like a fucking potato left in the rain on a cold day.
Let's go!
Fuck this fucking
Fuck this
nose.
guy right here, bro! Looking like a fucking gnome-ass, bitch-ass, rat-ass. Fuck this guy, dude!
Or who does that? He's 34!
He's at the store manipulating
the age
people
of my
right
dad.
the fuck now.
Why is his beard
He's
so
mad as
fucking
hell at
pointy?
you.
takes the fucking glasses, takes a picture, and puts them back in.
He got this fucking baseball cap, fucking creased and shit with his sunglasses. This motherfucker literally went into a sunglasses store, put on a pair of fucking sunglasses, took a selfie, took them off, and then left the store. I'm so fucking done. I hate this piece of shit.
It's like, it's not funny. Like the 20th time you make that joke, and that's all it's kind of boiled down to. And there's other YouTubers I could watch that produce the same content, but it's not bogged down by this. They actually put the effort into writing funny things, like JonTron or AVGN or Nostalgia Critic or any of that stuff. And it's not bogged down by this drama crap. And then all these YouTubers, okay, I'm gonna save this for later, but yeah, I'm gonna go on to Gradeaundera here. This guy I kind of like. He's probably the most honest of the bunch, because he goes on to brag about being an asshole. He's a self-proclaimed asshole. He claims to be like the biggest asshole ever, and I kind of like that, but it's not untrue. He's basically butt buddies with Leafy. Whenever Leafy does a video exposing someone, he's always there to double team that person. And it just seems like the schoolyard bullies sort of thing, really. And it's honestly kind of annoying, cause, you know, we already got the Leafy video. We watch Gradeaundera for like other stuff. You know, but when they're both copying each other's content, essentially, it's kind of boring. And when he's making a video completely unrelated, like the autocorrect one, it's like, what? Like, you've got good content there, you got good stuff to work with, and you turn it into a Keemstar joke? Like, it's annoying. Anyways, then we go on to Keemstar. Keemstar's got quite the record, got quite the track record. He's done a bunch of doxing threats. He's had a bunch of racial slurs. A permanent ban on YouTube, meaning he's not allowed to have a channel of his own. And, you know, let's be real, Drama Alert is probably just his personal channel that he claims is not. He made a shitty remark to Total Biscuit regarding his cancer, saying like, "Oh, I can't wait to report on your death, asshole."
I just keep thinking, what if Total Biscuit passes away and I never get to say sorry? What if he actually was offended and I never get to say sorry? And that scares the fucking life out of me. So, Total Biscuit, if you're listening, I'm sorry. And to anyone else that was offended, I'm sorry. And this is something I've been thinking about for quite a long time, and I just want to get it off my chest in case we do lose you. I don't want to live the rest of my life regretting that I didn't say to one of my heroes that I'm sorry, you know?
I'm sorry. Okay. I don't forgive you. Herb, I said I'm sorry. Yeah. And I do not forgive you.
Not sure you get what's happening here. This could be the last time that
No. I'm not going to give you closure. You don't get that. You have to live with the shitty thing you did for the rest of your life. You have to know that it's never, ever going to be okay.
This is an amazing scene, one of my favorites, and it's probably the moment that this show becomes great. It's one of the first moments where Bojack expects life to turn out like a sitcom, but life becomes all too happy to correct him. Things aren't solved cleanly in 22 minutes, and Bojack is called out for being selfish or cruel as he is. Sometimes you can't fix what you broke, and nothing can change that.
And I will never forgive you for that. Now get the fuck out of my house.
And there's just countless instances of this. And he got his fans, like, on stream to dislike bomb people's videos that he disagreed with, and he got his fans to attack this guy who he thought was a pedophile, but was a case of mistaken identity. and this old guy was crying on stream because like he just got bombarded by these death threats and stuff from the incident.
Still getting hate. Why am I still getting hate?
And he was like, oops, my people that don't exist here at Drama Alert made a mistake, my bad. And, you know, and then he only apologized for using the nigger word once, using the word nigger once. You know, that wasn't the only time you used it, buddy. There's proof that you used it many times, so... he exposes Scarce, so now he's the good guy and, you know, all that jazz. But most of us, I think, on YouTube don't care. Like, we're just sick of this bullshit. Like, we're sick of everyone just throwing shit at each other constantly. It's no longer like, Keemstar's a bad guy. It's like, you guys are all freaking... You're all the cancer that's ruining YouTube. And that kind of brings me up to my next one. Which really drove me over the edge. But this is like the most mild one. Like, this is gonna seem weird that this like drove me over the edge. Like, this was actually the straw that broke the camel's back. But IHE, he made his video exposing Keemstar, and it was a funny video.
You replied, and then I started to point out that you were being...
I was apparently a hypocrite for finding it funny.
Yeah, because you were instigating mob mentality.
I'm so sorry about all this noise.
We all instigate that, though. It wasn't an attack.
No.
What's a mob to a king?
It was a meme. It wasn't an attack, it was a joke.
And
on a well-known... on a celebrity.
But the same thing, it was because of mob mentality. The fact of, let's go do this.
I don't think it is mob mentality.
It basically captured everything that's wrong with the situation, how people are just like wasting so much of their lives like on these videos, and it's just garbage content. And his garbage video was so funny. It was my favorite video regarding the matter, and it kind of portrayed just how much he doesn't give a shit about the matter until he gave too much of a shit about the matter, that is. And he posted this comment on Twitter. I'm gonna read it out right now. A while back in April, back before this whole thing really like blew up, I believe. If you think Keemstar is responsible for ruining YouTube's integrity and destroying the community, you're a fucking idiot. And, you know, I think that's actually, you know, it's a strong statement, but it's a good one. Regarding all drama content on YouTube, people blow that out of proportion. Drama is entertaining, really. And, you know, it's not ruining YouTube. But I was watching Jarcast. I was catching up on their Yogs Pogs, as they call them. And they voiced their opinion on the matter, like when he makes it clear that he's not getting involved. And suddenly that statement on Twitter changes from being like, oh, drama content is ruining YouTube, you know, you guys are idiots for thinking that, to Keemstar's not ruining YouTube, Leafy's the cancer that's ruining YouTube.
A mob implies they're like,
a mob is like... A mob is what happened to that autistic guy that Leafy made fun of.
Hey, what's up guys, it's Leafy, and as many of you guys know, this is going to be an apology video for everything that has happened recently. I fucked up. I know I fucked up. I'm not going to sit here and try to redirect the blame. I'm not going to sit here and make excuses, and I'm willing to admit that I am in the wrong here, and I'm sorry. A few weeks ago, I found a video on a subreddit called /r/cringe, and the video was about this guy that was walking around a parking lot in a shopping market, and he ran over and saved this lady's eggs. After he saved this lady's eggs, he pulled out his phone and he started doing a little interview with the lady, and during the interview, the guy asked her a few questions, and the lady looked pretty uncomfortable with being recorded. A few days ago, I was hanging out with one of my friends, and we were watching Tosh.0 on YouTube, and we saw Tosh.0 make a video about the same guy on the subreddit, the same guy in the parking lot, and Tosh was fairly harsh with the video. Now, after seeing the Tosh video, I looked him up on YouTube and ended up finding his YouTube channel, and in his YouTube banner, he had "as seen on MTV and Comedy Central," basically talking about Tosh.0. But after seeing that, I didn't think the video would have gave such a negative response. Apparently, apparently a lot of my fans went over to his YouTube channel and started giving him death threats and started harassing him and whatnot. And after that, a few people come to me and tell me that apparently he could actually be autistic, and at this point in time, I knew I fucked up. I know completely that I should have done more research involving this whole thing, and with that, I'm sorry, and I know I fucked up.
The distant future, the year 2000.
Oh yeah, almost forgot. Just in case you think he's like handicapped or fucking retarded or some shit. Nope, he's actually not. Instead, he's pretty much normal with actually a pretty big ego. Check this shit out. Ended up seeing this on one of his videos that he uploaded a while back.
Damn. I changed a lot. I'm a lot better looking than I was before. I mean I was pretty good looking back then, but damn, look at me now. Back then I was about an 8. Now I'm a fucking 10. Hell, make it 11. 11 out of a fucking 10. I'm a sexy bitch boy.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my mentality. What's a mob
or
to a
like shit against the
king?
Keemstar thing.
What's a king
yeah,
to
when
a
people are against
god?
Keemstar even though they're wrong. It's like it's like the hunting the witch.
I'm fucking white, I run this world. You're black, you're my slave. You know how we got the name Cracker? Because we used to have the whips cracking the fuck out of you. Those days are 100% still live on. I bet you won't. Motherfucker, what are you gonna bet? With your welfare check? Get the fuck off my dick. These motherfuckers hate the fact that they're black. Listen.
He's still got 4 million subs. They haven't got rid of that overnight. And people are like, yes, finally Leafy on an ECO is gone. Yes! No. Nothing's going to change.
They'll just
with
adapt
that.
and survive. And
yeah, they'll have a few videos maybe that were flagged. Maybe. I reckon Leafy, actually both of them probably had a few. But like, they'll deal with it.
Because he does, in one of his podcasts, say that like Leafy is a cancer channel. And he was promoting like... He was backing up YouTube's policy changes because he thought like, oh, this is going to help to get rid of those cancer channels like Leafy. But once the changes were finally implemented, of course, he made his video on the matter once he realized that it affects him too. And and then he went on to like mention Keemstar in one of his later podcasts. He was like, "Oh, Keemstar is a funny guy. I don't get why he gets all this hate. You guys should all check out his podcast. He's hilarious and he's a crazy dude." Rafflecopter, LOL, completely disregarding all of the shitty things that guy's done, and like just bashing Leafy nonstop. And it's just like, you know, I came here to listen to you guys talk about random stuff, and it just turned into a friggin' drama cast, like a jarrama, you know. But Jesus, it just gets aggravating when the one guy who does like similar content, who you think's mature enough to stay out of the shitstorm, gets in there himself and starts throwing shit around. You know, people get sick of that. Like, people don't want to hang out with a bunch of people covered in shit, no matter how freaking famous they are.
You freaking pricks! When will you learn? When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
Jeez. Yeah, so Keemstar's now got the IHE stamp of approval. Keemstar paid for a sponsorship from IHE, and apparently that trolley Gingers Have Souls kid. So what has YouTube actually become? It's actually getting bad now. But here's the kicker. All of you are hypocrites because you're all assholes and you all contribute to drama and then complain about drama on YouTube. You all point the finger at each other and say, that guy's the problem, yet you're doing the exact same thing. It's just us versus them, and you're getting your fans like to go hate on each other. And it's like, drama, fuck this other guy, my channel isn't drama. I'm right, so it isn't drama. That guy's the wrong one. And it's just a bunch of bitching and moaning. Like, seriously, it's like the Jersey Shore of YouTube now. And man,
Happy Facepalm Friday, everybody, and welcome to Why Would You Put That on the Internet? I'm your host, Rob.
Stop.
Okay, why don't we all just come together now to agree that these types of people are fucked up?
Okay, now here's another theory. There was a lot of money to be had in turning this into Jersey Shore and getting everyone to hate each other. What is Leafy saying? Fuck Keemstar. What is Keemstar saying? Fuck Leafy. Everybody goes down a peg, right? Nope. Both Keemstar and Leafy both get their loyal fans, and now those who despise them watching all of their videos. It's all a game to them. You go to one channel, then the other to see their response, then back to see the re-response, and suddenly everybody's checking out both of their videos, not just the people who are interested in those videos. So it could all be a big Ponzi scheme to get everyone watching their videos, even though like they're trading their reputation for a quick buck, really. But I really hope that's not the case, or else I've kind of lost all hope in these channels. You know, that's kind of a joke, and I really hope it is actually a joke and that there's no truth to it. But, you know, if you guys really think throwing all this drama in is adding to your comedy, you really need to check out BoJack Horseman and learn how to do it right, because your dramedy crap is not funny. It just drags the comedy elements down.
Let's go! Fuck this fucking
Fuck this
nose!
guy right here, bro! Takes the fucking glasses, takes a picture, and puts them back in.
He got this fucking baseball cap fucking creased and shit with his sunglasses. This motherfucker literally went into a sunglasses store, put on a pair of fucking sunglasses, took a selfie, took them off, and then left the store. I'm so fucking done. I hate this piece of shit.
Like, actually, I want to make this clear that I'm an asshole myself, and nobody's perfect. And the thing is, people come to conclusions on other people based on what they hear. And, you know, maybe that's not right, but that's kind of how the world works. But it comes to a point where, like, you know, we don't really want to hear anymore, you know? We've already got, like, we're not willing to invest more time into hearing it, and it's just aggravating when that's thrown into videos that you go to avoid this type of content. And, you know, you guys are stoking a fire, like, long into August, you know, that you should have put out a long time ago, and everyone's like, dude, put that shit out, it's fucking August, you know? But not only that, man, if you agree with anything I said, be sure to like the video and you'll get your very own Pokemon. But all jokes aside, guys, pussy diarrhea, boy. I'm out. I'm done. No more of this shit. I'm gonna watch some Game Society Pimps or Nostalgia Critic or Red Letter Media, James Rolfe, John Rupdike, whatever stuff. It's all the same shit without all this shit smeared into it until it's just a shitty shit.